Hello and welcome. Welcome, my friends. This is Zen X Yoga, and I am Vivian Wolf. I am a yoga therapist. I help people uh, with just feeling better in their bodies, easing the anxiety, the stress, the sometimes the depression, and other ways that our mental health affects our physical bodies. So right now we are moving through transformative lessons in midlife, including the stages of menopause, perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. Today is one of my favorite topics to speak about. We are going to talk about letting go of comparison. Comes up when I'm working with students, when I'm working with clients, even in like day-to-day conversations, when I tell people that I guide people through yoga, I hear a lot of comparison type statements, such as I'm not flexible enough to do yoga. The last time I went to a yoga class, I didn't look like the person next to me. I can't look like what the yoga teacher looks like, that kind of stuff. And these types of statements, when we say them to ourselves and when we say them out loud and our own ears hear them, they chip away at our self-worth, right? And I'm here now to tell you that yoga is not about and it's not about doing the same thing that the person next to you is doing, or even what the person on your screen is doing. When you are watching a yoga practice on YouTube, you don't have to mirror precisely what you are observing on your screen. That is, I'm going to empower you to do what feels good in your body. That's the point of yoga, is to feel better in your body so that you can let go of the stress and tension, the physical distress and discomforts, as well as the emotional and the mental ones. So today we're going to go through a very simple practice. And it's one that I've done here before, but I'm going to give you a new way of looking at it so that you can start to explore the idea of doing yoga your way and feeling good about it, knowing that you are doing it quote unquote correctly, or you're getting it right. So we're going to start just with a mantra or an affirmation. I'd like to say this is more like an affirmation, but we're going to treat the affirmation like a mantra in that we are going to repeat it as we move through our practice. So today, I want you to pick one. I'm going to give you three options. You choose which one you want to use. One is I am doing enough. I am doing enough. This is my yoga, is the second one. I am doing enough. This is my yoga. And I am here. Now, the reason for these three that I've chosen is these are all very positive. They're short. They're very simple. When you say them to yourself, you are enforcing the idea. You are strengthening the idea that you are doing it correctly. You're doing it right. It's just kinder to yourself that you can do practice however it feels good to you. And for those of you who like to get a little nerdy, the style of yoga that we are going to be practicing is technically a vinyasa flow. However, we are going to apply a free flow style to it. Free flow means I'm going to give you a few poses, and I'm going to give you an order to go in, but then I'm going to give you the space to explore these however it feels good for you. Do as little or as much, go as fast or as slow, make it big, make it small, whatever you intuitively feel like you need today. So if you need something a little more energetic, you might take it a little faster. If you need something a little more calming, take it slower. And this is a standing practice. We're not going to get on the floor. We're going to just stand the whole time. So you can do this in your kitchen, maybe in your living room. You can do it hopefully in your office, in your break room, wherever you feel like you need it. So if you are ready for a free flow intuitive practice that's going to help you let go of that sense of comparison, let's get on the mat. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. So I'm going to take my microphone with me. And again, we're just going to begin in a mountain pose. So mountain pose, feet are about hip width apart. This is just for anatomical positioning. We want to feel nice and stable where we can put all of our weight evenly on the 4 points of each foot. So if we have our feet too close together, we might start turning in, turning out, forward, back, whatever. So we want it to be just a nice stable stance here. Knees are a little soft. They're not locked. The difference is, if you're hypermobile, you can really get those knees back there. We want to be just a little easy here. Shrink wrap the core. Hands come to the sides, palms facing forward, but you always have an option to bring your palms together over your heart. These are both appropriate, so whichever one feels good to you. Soften the gaze or close your eyes. Choose one of your affirmations. I am doing enough. This is my yoga. I am here. Repeat one of them to yourself 3 times right now. And then imagine you can either do this internally or you can externally verbalize your mantra on every exhale. If you feel comfortable saying it out loud, you can say it out loud. I'm going to choose, this is my yoga. So when you're ready, inhale, sweep your hands up. And as you exhale, bring those elbows down. Bring your shoulder blades together. Think about lifting your heart, arching the back just a little bit, lift the chin. Inhale, reach up into the sky. And then exhale, just fold over. Inhale, rise halfway up, long spine. Reach the crown of the head away from the tail. Hands on the shins or on the toes. Exhale, soften and fold. Maybe you touch the ground. Hinging at the hips here, not in the low back. Inhale, we rise all the way up, reach high into the sky. And exhale, come back to your mountain. That's it. That's the whole sequence. But I'm going to show you some variations, and we're going to play with it a little bit. So, variation number 1, take your feet wide. Take up some space. Inhale, sweep those hands up. Exhale, cactus arms high. This is my yoga. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over. This is my yoga. Inhale, rise halfway up. Long spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, press into the feet. Rise all the way up. Exhale, back to your mountain. This is my yoga. So this is an option here. Feet underneath you is an option as well. Third option is maybe you take 2 breaths for each movement. Maybe one, you want to stay either here and breathe here in cactus arms. Maybe you need a little forward fold, and so you stay here and breathe here. All of these are great options. So whatever you feel like you need today, I am now going to run through 5 rounds for myself. I'm just going to hold the space for you. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You don't have to even do the postures that I'm doing. We're going to move and breathe together. I'm just going to say inhale and exhale. Whatever shape you are making, it's the right shape for you. Okay? Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Eyes soft or closed if it feels good. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Wherever you are, it's right where you need to be. Pause. With the eyes soft or closed, just tune into the body. Just feeling the sensations that are present right here, right now. Feel the soles of the feet on the ground. Feel the legs, the torso, the arms. Feel the palms of your hands. Feel your whole face, the very crown of your head. Whatever is present here, you don't have to fix or change anything. Feel your breath. Notice the location of your breath, the rhythm of your breath. Nothing to fix or change. Not doing anything with it. Just noticing. And when you're ready, just start to observe how you feel. Letting all that go, lift the gaze or open the eyes. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. I would love to hear from you. So in the comment section, tell me, what did you experience as you moved through this practice? Did you veer away from the recommended or the suggested postures into different postures? Did you take things faster or slower? And how did it feel to do things your own way without worrying about being the same as me, being the same as anybody else? I really want to hear from you. So pop it in the comment section. And if you want longer classes that help you to move your body in a way that feels good for you without worrying about what other people are doing on their mat, I do offer virtual full-length classes. I also offer one-on-one individual yoga therapy. All of that you can get started by going to the link in the description below. And there you join my free private community. You get weekly newsletters. You get early access to videos like this, where we can chat in the comment section as I'm live streaming. You can also get a pass to free online classes once a month. and you get a free guide on chakra balance through midlife. So if all of that sounds good to you, click that link and I will see you in class. So until next time, mwah, 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 mwah. Take really good care of yourself. Bye.